Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, it's the holiday season, and as usual, all baking ingredients have gone up in price, not to mention the fact that Papa ate my pecans. So today, we're going to make a poor man's pecan pie. Now, I had my doubts about this recipe, but I've heard good things. So, here's what you're going to need. 1 cup of cooked pinto beans. We're going to mash those. A half a cup of butter or 1 stick. 2 cups of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of pecans. 4 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Let's get started. Okay, so cowgirl's in the dishwasher because I've been baking a lot. And so I'm just going to mash these pinto beans with a fork because they really, that's okay, sweetie, they really don't need to be whole, but they don't need to be like pureed either, because you want to give the, that part of your pie a little bit of texture. Now, in all seriousness, folks, I don't even think I've seen recipes for this that you use nothing but oatmeal. But we're having our add-on family Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, and being as we've eaten every pie I've made, I had to bake these 2 pies, the pumpkin cream cheese swirl pie and another pecan pie for Christmas Eve dinner. So you'll find out on Christmas Eve if anybody knows or notices that. Now, they may watch my videos, so I really can't say. All right, so there's our mashed pecans, or mashed pecans. I'm already calling them pecans. There's our mashed cooked pinto beans. So now, and oh, you're going to need a pie shell, folks. So now we're just going to take my eggs and the vanilla. Okay. We're just going to whisk up our eggs. We're going to add our sugar and our butter and of course the pinto beans. I'm so grateful I made 3 pie shells the other day when I was making that 1 pecan pie. We're going to save our pecans to decorate the top of the pie. Now we're just going to mush this all together. And if you see any pinto beans floating, you might want to give them a bit of more of a mash. Okay, and the last pie shell that was in the freezer. And if you want to know how to make my flaky pie crust and you haven't seen it yet, click here. All right. Ooh. Now, apparently you don't have to do this. You don't even have to use a lot of pecans. You just want to drop a few on the top to give it authenticity. That is why it's called poor man's pecan pie, because you're using a 1/2 cup of pecans instead of 2 or 3 cups. Now this is going to go into a 375-degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. Okay, the timer has gone off. Let's have a look. Ooh, wow. At our poor man's pecan pie. I don't know about you folks, but that looks amazing and it smells just as good. Christmas Day, you'll get an update on these 2 pies, this one and the pumpkin cream cheese swirl pie, because these are for our Christmas Eve add-on family dinner. So we'll see you then. This is the Miss Volfie from our half-acre homestead saying, if all you got is a 1/2 cup of pecans, you can still make a kick-ass pecan pie. Take care. God bless.